Missed Monday's show? Here's the recap, presented by Honda.
If you had told me we would be talking on Monday's show about Magic Johnson putting the Lakers on full blast to say he didn't fire Luke Walton because he didn't want to or he didn't have it in him to do, he said it's because he wasn't allowed to, based on the power structure there and the fact that it wasn't fun anymore and he didn't have the power. And on the third level, he was being backstabbed and badmouthed by Rob Pelinka, the general manager. That's why he stepped away.
I was surprised that Magic was so candid. Clearly felt like stuff was going on behind his back. He didn't have the type of power that he thought that he was going to garner. And they got some serious issues going on there.
How do they put it back together before July 1st, though?
I don't know. I mean, what other star player wants to come play with LeBron? You know, and the problem now, you have LeBron with 3 more years. And if you bring in the type of players that you have to bring in with LeBron to try to win in those 3 years, what happens when LeBron's gone? I don't think this was anywhere close to 100% decision, basketball-wise, to go to L.A.
Here we are this morning wondering which Game of Thrones character Magic Johnson is. Is he the dragon, breathing absolute fire?
Laying waste to Laker Nation?
To Laker Nation, with Cersei being the general manager, Rob Pelinka. Maybe it's Jon Snow telling Jeannie Buss, "You're my queen, you're always my queen," while he sticks in that knife. What happened with the New York Jets last week?
I feel like they were upset that Knicks got the headline from the lottery and just had to do something in New York to get the attention back, so they fired their GM. The problem with the Jets is what happens with a lot of teams. You have a disconnect between your front office and your head coach. You bring in players that your coaching staff can work with and that they want. Adam Gase doesn't want Le'Veon Bell. He's going to use him, obviously, but you don't want your head coach to kind of resent they're paying a player this much money. They're going to try to find a way to eventually get rid of this guy as soon as possible because the coach doesn't like him. There's a disconnect at times between what the front office wants and what the coaching staff wants, and the Jets are a great example.
Big-time Thrones fan and a great friend. Good to see you, Joe Mann.
Thanks, Rich.
You put together quite the shindig, like 20, 25 of your good friends.
Food truck.
Food truck. And the amazing thing is that just as it transitioned from John offing Daenerys, your wife heard the food truck trying to leave upstairs.
Trying to smash their way out of my driveway.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah.
So we had to stop.
You paused?
Yeah, we hit pause. It was like an intermission in the middle.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was like they were ringing the doorbell frantically, like, how do we get out of this driveway?
It was a perfect place to cut it, though.
It was.
It was like an intermission. It was just like it faded to black even.
I ran up, had to open the garage, start helping them back out, don't smash my wall.
For more Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Rich Eisen Show app.